I guess we keep that.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Alright, hello chat. Is there a way to use this MTG bot function for MTGO offline? What do you mean? Like, do you want it to check your opponent's last play deck for you? You could do that. by checking MTG Goldfish manually. Every player has their page. Or you could, I guess, have a Twitch channel where you would mod a MTG bot, and I think it would work even if you're not live, I'm not sure. Can you do private streams on Twitch? I'm not sure. If you could, then I guess you could set it up, but probably it's the easiest to just check manually. To jest bombulinka. Last turn we played a Sorin to force my opponent to spend 4 mana, basically, on Sorin dealing. Now Villain could cast a sweeper on my monsters, but I think we're in a fine position if that happens. Let's read Emeria's Call. Non-angel creatures you control gain indestructible. I mean, so if I summon a Vein Reaper and attack, they die. If I activate Mutavault, they also take lethal damage. Gabro, thank you very much for 66 hacking months of subbing. Holy fuck. Oh, I even get to use the castle? Maybe discarding a push. It's bad against Shark Typhoon. Will I get settled? Holy shit. Alright. Punished. Well, I see. You got settled game 2 during Kai's winning Gdańsk. As Quintorius. Holy fuck. I could play Emeria's Call with an untapped land, but doesn't sound like a big deal. Well, I also searched for 2 basics and also moved on with my life, although in the moment it hurt. I guess the Mutavault attack especially. Okay, they drew the land, so now we are Emeria's Call link. What's a concession? They only take 8, right? Those are indestructible. Aren't they? Non-angel creatures, I see. That was lethal then, because they have to block and their creatures die. Non-angel creatures kind indestructible, so it's just 2 angels. Sport out Fetal Push. No Dumpling Sphere in my deck. I can have Shoulder Arrogant Blot out for Tefari. Duress for things. Reconner Bankbuster for Value. Maybe Colagon's Command, but it doesn't really do anything. So I'll keep 3 trees and all of that. Mr. Duct Tape. Playing Nadu deck at local TNM, but not the Nadu deck you think. What's the twist? Is that the Breach Nadu deck?
He's a phenomenal
I don't think I've
control
seen any
player.
other popular Nadu decks,
Wide
so
Among
maybe
Us gay
either that or
sex.
some new brew. Strict Proctor, Deluge. Well, the Proctor doesn't do anything really. Kind of won't take Deluge. They play the Proctor, I can blot it out. Bog. Or ignore. I'll take the liberty of playing the Fable now. The next turn we can blot out. I mean, maybe it's not worthwhile to blot it out still. Who cares? Have Sunfall and 3 unknowns. I want to keep the Ripper. Let's keep the Reaper. Okay, let's blot out. And draw with Bankbuster, preventing tempo swings, making Sunfall weak. Another Proctor. And a Lotus Field. I got outplayed. My mana spendage ended up being giga unoptimal. Still have Sunfall in hand, we don't want to play into that too hard. Thrill Seeker. Ooh. Villain is just dead next turn if I throw a Vein Reaper at them. They have to Sunfall. Tereferi. Draw. Okay. Guess I have to pay for the backup. But let's put the Vein Ripa into play. Play the Thrill Seeker. Backup. Copy. Crew Buster. I don't know, so like the danger is settle the wreckage, I guess, anyway, so in that case I will throw it at a Tefari. Because we don't kill them. We're kind of close to doing that, but not quite getting there. And we're in an okay spot. I guess I had lethal with the treasure after combat. No, that was just +1. Wasn't it better to throw the copy at them? I can't throw the copy. Like I played the Thrill Seeker first, targeting the original Vein Repair because it was better at beating removal. I get lost. So my play in fact was just kind of hedging a little bit. And I think we've hedged successfully because we're winning right now. O Jezu, za niego trzeba płacić gówniaka. No nie ma celu, bo go zabijam przecież, kolego. Do I agree that people don't play Graveyard Hate in this meta? Let me look.
He's a phenomenal control player.
That's 10. I think people do play Graveyard Hate in this meta. In fact, whenever I play Amalia, my opponents sideboard all of them uniformly. They sideboard 10 copies of unlicensed hairs immediately, even though it's not necessarily all that good always. They're just thrilled to bring their hairs and everyone just has them. Black Mage 70, thank you very much for your Prime sub, I appreciate that. So this is the deck we're playing today. Three of Perdition, but I managed to fit 4 push and 4 Fotsis into the main deck to have the proper interaction suite of with black interaction deck. So we have all of those, we have the discard people, we have the free Thrill Seeker, free 3, free Agatha Soul Cauldron, because space had to be found somehow, so because we have multi-combos. We have the Interaction crew, the Vampire Bloodmakers crew, or I guess the Discard crew, and the Combos crews. So whichever portion of the deck I draw, my opponent is kind of fucked. One way or the other, so I do not envy them. Control seemed like a really easy one. I'll take a quick break now, because I'm actually extremely hungry and I need to make tościki z serem i szyneczką for breakfast. The problem of this deck is that you often draw cards from mismatched piles. That's true, but also the last time I played with this deck I didn't have 8 black interaction cards. And just kind of the deck felt too clunky because I skipped Terence 1 or 2 too often, and now I just get to do something on early turns of the game every time, play stupid monster, and then Fable is gonna smooth everything out. That's the plan. Round 2 already. You need context for the trees. I guess as explained in the chat, you cauldron. You don't even need Thrill Seeker necessarily. But you just cauldron onto a Boulder and Epicure and villain drops to 2 life. So this is like turn to Harvester and then not much else on the draw. Okay, this has the upside of going Soaring Vein Repair by turn 3. Nice hand, bro. Yeah, I was just flatted. I guess this one is kinda bad too. Fable fixes my draws, right? But we need to overcome the hurdle of drawing a land. Holy shit. Opponent not pulling any punches. Amalia Benavides Aguirre, Wildgrove Walker, Synod Scout ready for a turn 3 spunking. Also a Brushland, new card. Makes sense if you won't take even more pain. Let's take Amalia Benavides, I guess. That's typically what the creature to take. Do I think Amalia and Edu Espinosa are friends? In a way. Perhaps. Yeah, they also had Boseiju. Holy guacamole. Although I wish they would Boseiju me, I need some mana. Aha, no fajnie. What's is bugged? Obviously should have discarded Wildgrove Walker. Idiot. Drzewo combo handles infinite life. No ale mam jednego dzika i wiem wypierdoli z twór 20-20 raczej. A jeszcze na czuba sobie położę coś dobrego. Yeah, I did just literally look at my phone and then I looked up and oh, I'm dead. Can you make Ardos a mod? No, because I can't make non-subscribers mods because then it wouldn't quite work. Can we make Robusex a mod? Robusex I'm afraid of giving that much power to. Is Extinction even any good against Amalia? You name even and all the creatures die. This is all 2 drops. I guess I have removal on my sideboard, but it's not good to board in. Let's do this. I don't think mods would be able to do that, Mark says. Top 3 mods. Bobshare, Udaya, Portable Head. By what category? What makes them? What makes that true? At this point, I hope KCI remains banned forever. I don't want the grim reality that it would be shit. Fair. I did just put KCI in my cube a few days ago. And we played a cube draft with KCI in it, and immediately one of the players just constructed a top tier sword KCI deck with many other synergies and Spine of Irsa, and it was pretty good. So the legacy lived in my cube instead. Dwa kaldrony, no subcio, subcio. Odds are I will die if I play Sorin. It's good to tap out, kinda, but also I guess I don't need to. What was Agatha cooking? A soup. A soul soup? Well, Sorin plus Mutavault just lets me access a free removal spell or sudden apparition on my Soul Cauldron. I hope so. Dobra, we moved post combat. Hot take, Mardu energy is better than Nadu. Very well could be. For a broken deck, Nadu feels pretty bad. I always feel like. Ooh, 3 of Perdition. Online probably true. I mean, the deck's power level is virtually the same in paper and then online. It just switches one card. It's not that big of a deal. Maybe I played a 3. Oh no, because they kill it. Well, but that's fine. Like, I played a 3 and they could play Walker Amalia. This dies. I play Cauldron, put counter on the spirit, push. Make them have 2 life. Honestly, it sounds pretty good. I really struggle versus Mardu with Nadu. Why? Are the weep trees not on Modo? I use mana traders now for all of my needs, so I just use the arts they give me, unfortunately. Weep 3. 3, but actually an anime girl. Is she the 3? No, this is the 3. Sorin kanterka może dać zagatom, pojebane. Where is that from? It's from the anime Jumpstart. Chat, do you know... O kurwa, nowa karta. Do you know why my deck is called Tree of Perdition? It's because pierdzieć in Polish means to fart. So that's why I made... I guess like pierdole, that's also present there. So they want to combo off now, I just let them. So they flip another Amalia. Ale wymyśliłeś pierdnister? Nie mam tak na imię. Okay, if they combo, I just beat their combo. Why is this guy sleeping in his wood? What a silly idea. Bro, failing to beat Mardu energy with Nadu, cringe. Are getting apparition for the 3 or the cauldron? The 3. So I don't have... Revolt for push. Which is sad. Would need to push my own Mutavault, that's a bit too much. It's gonna have Wilder Walker in hand. Okay, I guess that's just gonna... How good is push my own tree? Push mutavault push tree. Feels a bit bad maybe. Can I fotsies them? Then they draw Wildgrowth Walker, play it. Exchanging does count as gaining or losing life. Is there a better chance? Well, the better chance that I have 3 removals for my opponent cards. I think pushing the 3 might actually be good. Alright, villain got me good. Would have worked out better to just push Amalia. Any reason for why the previous song got skipped? The reason is simple, I don't like Sabaton. So I just skipped it. We have DK and Archmage's Charm and Amalia. Interesting cards. So I assume not a company deck with this many spells. Probably it is. They just play 20 hits company and they don't care. Ritzy, Desani, Sperling, Fire Shoes, I see. If we bend it a bit, it works. What's a race and pump? What's it about? Boxing unit. Hmm. Emojis? Emojis is good. Fire emoji. Tron? Tron is a word? Since when? Throne. I died. Oh, that's not a word, huh? You died. Like in Dark Souls. I moan. You died. Good. Amore. Not a word. Humor. Adore. Triads. What's a triads? Tried. Udold. Umold. Tiold. Ample. UILLN. Urine is good. Lily, I guess it's a single L. Lilac. What's that? Liliowy? Color lilac? Triad. Tryan. Florian. Urian. Adorn. Okay, now we lock Y. Have we ever done chimpanzee test on the stream? I do not recall doing that. Have I ever done an IQ test on the stream? I don't think so. Umory di collector. Trony. Irony. We got there. What's cube clear? Usmo class only. I'll never pay for an online service. Like and subscribe for what it's worth. Microorganism that's constantly changing shape. Virus, bacteria. Amoeba. Sounds good. British bloke. Alright, Brits. Your time to shine. No, amoeba was number 1. Number 7 is gonna be different. Brit. YouTube's red play button. EG. Play. Probably not the answer. Primates such as humans, apes. One of 3, 2, 3, 4 in Suberts w NBA career. Freeze. That's a crazy amount. Term of affection among drag queens. I want to say home fits with 3 letters, but Beparn. Okay, it's probably not Beparn. Vaccine container, syringe. Logo. Blarn. Is that a word? So now it's class action. But then we have to just destroy everything. It does make sense that it is a class action, not a blur action. So a British bloke is gonna be a crit. Pueblo people known for their basket wing traditions. Orange listed on many board game boxes. Ages. Chop. Any chops in the chat? Maybe this is gonna be cis. Regions? No, 16 is... Hoppy. Assist. Take a tiny taste of zip. Formal agreement. Pact. Okay. Proofreaders insertion marks. Copies. Unimportant sounding layered dessert. Tiramisu. 18. Canine friend of Dorothy. Toto. Toto Africa. Holy shit. Trifle. Okay. Type of fish used in many recipes in The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Carp. Small jizz combo. Trio. Lawyer's underwear of choice. Play the flute. Blow. Briefs. Why? Kids gets the feeling. Proofreaders insertion marks. Care. Cares. Brief is a legacy staple. Carrots. Bro, have you got any carrots? Get in like the orange vegetable. Carrots. What models strike in figure drawing classes? Possess. Gets the feeling. Play the flute. Chipotle. Numbers entered in red. Are you joking when you said that? Where are you? Depth is good. Topping for Swedish shrimp toast. Shrimp toast. Raw. Senses, tootle, sounds good. Hello, what's the idea of the tree? The idea is that if you put it underneath Agatha's soul cauldron, you can tap your Voldran Epicure or Mutavault or Harvester or Thrillseeker or any other small creature to switch your opponent's life total to a mere 3 or something. And then you can burn them out with Voldar and Thrillseeker, especially if you have it underneath your Soul Cauldron. Italian farewell. Ciao. Sunglasses at night, singer Cory. Heavy longing, miss. Vaccine container. Needle. He had to die according to the chicks. Magazine page that might explain the theme of the issue. Vial is good. Ampuka. Avenue. Dobra. Fashion magazine helmed by Nina Garcia. No idea. LL, is that a fashion magazine? No idea if that's such a person. Heavy longing. Acne. Ache, that's maybe even better. Earl? I don't know whose are the chicks, but Earl sounds like a plausible world that I can make out of those letters. Editor's note. Cory Hart. Ugh, the Cologne. Were you joking? Undergarment a trans mask person might wear. Trans person might wear. Binder. Binder makes sense. Binder? I barely knew her. Wow, that actually works. No, EU, wiem, że EU się wylosował. About Dredge. Fish that a heron might prey on. Miso. Like legal soccer kicks. Pinned or partial, for example, unit. Minnow, you say? On site. On site. Flower plot. Flower bed. Arias. We did it, chat. Through the fire and flames we got there. Flipsrart. Last match plays game 2 for 20 minutes already, so feels like I hadn't added anybody to the list for a long time. Tractor. Well, I don't know what then, Olsen. Oh, new round starting, good. Guessthegame.com. This domain may be for sale. Do you want to buy guessthegame.com? Maybe it was guessthegame. Something else? Yeah, guess the game. Guess the dot game. Holy shit, we have Lubka now. Let's say it's Earthbound. To jest jakieś prastare gówno. Settlers. Commodore 64. I will not know what's that. Indiana Jones game? Why? You have arrived at the lovely seaside town of Petit Goave. The English flag flies over the town. It's not Shalander. It's not, it doesn't even exist. Maybe it's Pirates with the first star. Let's go. Released in 87. Bros, I wasn't born back then. How am I supposed to know about anything that happened? Sidney Pirates. You got it. Holy shit. How did you know that? Maybe I should have played Eternal Mutavault because I could attack on turn 2. Not that I would into a Blackcliff Cliff seems way too bad. Duress. Takes my Fable. So main deck duress means that it's probably just normal vampires.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Fable. Alright, can I get a Cauldron? So I'll discard 3 for sure. But I maybe will keep the Thrill Seeker. Because I don't really want to discard 2 spells, end up with no spells. Maybe I can discard Castle. I can use Sorin to throw the Mutavault at the Goblin Shaman. But maybe then I discard Thrill Seeker. That's my play. If I draw Vein Reaper, I put Vein Reaper into play. If I draw Push, I could probably still do the thing. Will I be using Castle this game realistically? Maybe. I do have a kind of a real play if I discard, even if I draw 2 lands. If I draw Cauldron, I guess I would rather have Thrill-Seeker in my hand. If I draw Cauldron, what I want to do is I want to Cauldron the Shaman, just make him go to 3, and then have 2 lethal things in my hand. So I think I'm not really likely to castle this game, and this in my hand makes sense. Okay, with this draw, I think it's just Sorin trade a Mutavault for this. Ashmodeus, thank you very much for 55 months of subbing. Giga-based. One black. Reconer, Bank Buster, I barely knew her. It's a pretty slow play to just draw with the Bank Buster, and I don't mind it. Epicure. It's pretty epic indeed. Sounds pretty reasonable to play Thrill Seeker and put the counters on the Goblin. Shaman. It incentivizes my opponent to use a removal spell on a thing. That's pretty bad to remove because I have 2 more valuable cards. Put a counter on my shitty vampire, man. Can push the Fable. Canister wins, just can't take it. I didn't even draw my combo. But I would soon get them with the Thrill Seekers. So in the mirror, I'll board in Colagan's Commandos because they will board Hearses against me. I'll board in this. Power Shield, let's add it because it can kill Vein Reaper. And Blot Out because it can kill Vein Reaper. No Leyline, no Cage. None of that. Opponent untaps with Reflection. Might as well concede. Smiley face. Very well put. So this is kind of low value. Fotsies is bad to draw in multiples. Push is pretty bad. Maybe it's valuable on the draw. Enough to have 3. We can then trim down on the vulnerable parts of the combo. Don't really want to draw multiples of the essentially legendary cards. So I like to play decks with Veiny Fatis. Yeah. Will mulligan. This hand is not close to being as good as the previous one. What a hand. Okay, the plan, take Bankbuster and then take Sorin the Imperious Bloodlord. Next turn. Well, I did lose to Triosk the 2 times I
He's
played
a
against him last
phenomenal
time. But
control player.
I don't know if that puts him as the villain. I just let my opponent spend mana. Well, if I play my Harvester now. Let's wait. If I draw... Like, at least not this turn. At least next turn we interfere with Takenuma. So we gain that bit of value. Alright, draw this. Bone Crusher looks pretty good. Can stomp down a Sorin. To this play makes... Like, Vein Repair is pretty manageable. HS Atticus, thank you very much for your Prime sub. I appreciate that. They returned Sorin Imperious Bloodlord. I guess we're just gonna see a Sorin. Duress, nice card. Wow, the duress means that the opponent cannot stomp my vein repair. Sounds pretty weird. Because I think stomp this would have been better, but no. Maybe it's bad. Maybe I shouldn't have given lifelink. Because now my harvester can be stomped. That's pretty bad. Do have the combo, I just need mana. Villain now can do this or activate Mutavolt, kill my own Sorin. Probably they will do that. One Mutavolt next turn. Well, Mutavolt doesn't work because it's summoning sick, but I guess I would still like to draw it. Land works too. Did villain see combo game 1? They did see Boulder and Epicure and Voltar and Thrill Seeker, which I think are dead giveaways. Harris doesn't quite work here, it needs a removal spell too. Otherwise the Thrill Seeker is gonna kill. No removal, nice. We are gonna do the thing, chat. No, actually, we are not. I need to tap my creature. That sucks. Because I can't put a 4th counter to protect from a removal because of the unlicensed. Yeah, that's why I wanted the Mutable. That does make sense. Well, I guess then I'll have to throw the Thrill Seeker at the Thorin? Doesn't make sense not to do that. Let them fling Muta at Thrill Seeker first. I guess that's probably better. Keep Sorin in play, kill the Bone Crusher. Ignore Sorin. That sounds better. Sell the Reaper to grow my Thrill Seeker. Opponent is going to tap Hairs. And then I will throw this at the Bone Crusher. So now if I draw a land, I can just play Vein Reaper and then put the abilities on it. No! Now I need to draw a creature, I guess. Or Mutavault. Or Sholdred's Edict. Mutavault. If Mutavault, maybe sacrifice Sorin. Sorinek. Niezły, niezły. I think I might actually play 4 Mutavaults, it seems really important. Oh, Sorin Fogging. Now time for a Vein Reaper. Do we have haste creatures? We do not know. Should look for some haste vampires. Bloodthirsty Adversary. Ooh, that's very hasty. Take 6, go to 13. Better draw something now. That does count as something, I guess. No creatures for the Cauldron now. The chance I should have tapped my Cauldron. Nie, no jakieś tam będzie poświęcanie. Bitter Triumph. That's better than Poświęcenie, but still pretty bad. Yahini Undying Partisan. Chat coming with the worst suggestions ever. Because we have found ourselves in a situation. Okay, I want to draw a Voldaren Thrill Seeker. Swamp Seeker, you mean? Idiot. Yeah, I do. I guess Mutavault would have been pretty good too. Alright, this unlicensed has owned me. I think Hearth is kinda a little bit too effective for this deck for my liking. Clag Brigade Troll. Yeah, that'll be awesome. Not killing me. Killing me. Got a Soul Cauldron, got absolutely, dare I say, cocked by this unlicensed Hearth, to use some strong words. It's a 4 Thoughtseize 2 push OTP. Can Thoughtseize the Hearth too. Luckily we got plenty of artifact hate to hate on that. I did put 2 Kolaghan's commands in the deck. The list I've been playing with previously, when I first tried this deck out, had no copies of Shatters ever. So if your opponent ever played a Hearth, you just rolled with it and accepted it. Ale gówno. I say keeping 1, 2, 3 Curve with Thorin in my top 3 cards. Duress Blot Out. Let's take Blot Out. Duress is scary, but less so. Is he gonna cast a Duress after seeing that I left him with it? It really makes you question Duress. Let's play a Blood Crypt so that I can play Castle on turn 4 if I draw Castle after playing Mutavault on 3. Da, jeszcze jedna Duressa. No, jeszcze jedna już bez Duressa, okej. Okay. Sorin? Srorin. Do I think the new Word of Command / Thoughtseize is playable? No. But mainly because I have thought zero about that card in general and I just don't know. So I think I want to keep the blood token. If my opponent Thoughtseizes me again, then I would rather make my decision afterwards. So villain has Cleaves, Takenuma, Pathway, Unknown. So I think we don't need double Vein Repair. Let's discard one. Draw a Mutavaluta. Attack my opponent. Will I try to queue for IRL $1 million cube? For sure. This is going to become a 24/7 cube stream. I think the events start tomorrow, right? Does this have them ready? Nope. Will I pay $75 for cube coaching? For whomst? Bros, what is cube if not limited? Just spam the limited channel with your cube talk. It's literally what it is for. Samrolf. Durez shining for Triosk missing 3 out of 4 times cast as much. I think Mutavolt is pretty insane in this deck. Should play full 4. Do normal vampires play full 4? Because they should do. It's got a spell for it. Full 4 Mutavolt, okay. Could play an Urborg too, alongside 4 Mutavolt. Why is that not played? In Cavern of Souls. Why no Urborg? The list without vampires does play Urborg. Yeah. I think just forgot about Urborg. Canister has private access to me, and that's like Samroll on steroids with the only required pay being friendship. Oj, kolego, te deki co draftujesz, czasami polecasz, to mają swój urok, powiem tak, prosto. Marginal downside against leyline binding decks. I get it, but what about major upside in literally every other match you play? Ile 64 manów wygrałeś, podpowiedz kolego? No tyle, ile zagrałem, czyli 0. Don't want to fix my Amalia's opponent's mana either, TBH. Bros, it doesn't matter, it's good. You can fix. You can beat them in a fair fight. I will mulligan my hand. And I guess I'll keep this one.
he's a phenomenal control player.
I play Fable. I also play Fable. Young Batori, thank you very much for your 2 years of subbing, giga-based. He did not discard anything with Fable, so he lost a lot of value. That's gonna really hurt him in a mid-range mirror. I'll play the Hive, seems like it's useful enough to have the 4th land. I guess I perhaps wish I had not played my Voller and Epicure instead, having discarded it to Fable. Ay, kurwa, Croxa. Is that just normal red-black, or is it Croxa Vampires? Doesn't seem beneficial to trade. Need to draw removal. Three of Perdition. Dabudi, dabudai. Unfortunately, Croxa can escape. Croxa escapism. I think I'll push the Harvester. But once he taps for the biggest value. He's gonna escape Kuroxa. That's unavoidable, but I keep my Kiki. And I have some outs. So Makwinsos hasn't played a vampire specific card just yet. Doki doki MC pole zoledi rudy. Hopefully he's not gonna go for copy Croxa. I think I'll die if he does that. Yeah. Copy a legend for sure. With Fable ... Yeah, here I was trying to play towards copy Hive to attack them, but it's kinda rough now. Thoughts ease. Let's Thoughtseize him, and we do see a Sorin, so this vampires, he just reduced the amount of vampire cards, which makes sense. I think the Preacher of the Schism is actually proving to stink a little bit as time goes on. I think you just have to cut the Epicures in this matchup because they are just too low impact and too close to discarding a card. Everyone boards their Duresses and he's in Croxas too, so Cauldron is probably not too bad against that. Let's just do it this way. Still don't want to draw 2 Cauldrons. Oh, more like Srisha of the Shrism. Chat, you're picking up the... how to speak Polish, basically. Cauldron, turning a Duress safe hand into a hit could be bad. Sure, but if my Duress safe card is gonna be Volder and Epicure, then I would rather not have a safe card at all. When ETBs or attacks, if you have no cards in hand, Blood Hell Priest deals 2 damage to any target. Madness 1 BR. I don't know about that. I mean, Duress here wouldn't be too bad. It either hits Sorin or Fable. What is gonna kill me is not hitting land number 3. Or Asylum Visitor. I think Asylum Visitor might actually be an option, like a real one. Mono black. Sorin. Oh, I put Wind Reaper into play. No, na pewno chcesz mojego edykta? Na 100% mam edykta. Haha. Silver Smod Ghoul with Cauldron. Or with Sorin. What the hell? Okay, that's less scary than I expected. He summoned the wrong vampire. Did I board them all? I did. They seem pretty bad in a grindy mirror. They don't even hit planeswalkers. Would be nice now to loot with an Epicure, true. I'll spend my mana because I'm short on mana. And I'll play the Giga Epicure, Blood Tide Harvester. Duress time. Push time. Lost to unlucky twice, classic Prelim. Bros, I can just summon a Vein Repair anytime. Now. Co takie gówno włoży, ja pierdolę. Urborg over Castle? Or maybe Urborg alongside Castle. But yeah, sounds probably better. Castle feels pretty tapped. Jezusieńki, ale jestem jebany. Just got a tree of Perdition. Sorry, Nick, dobra. Drugi Mutavolt. Agata Sraldron. Ajajaj. Can K-Command kill Hair's Kiki? Can Sorin put Reaper into play? I think my opponent has removal in hand. Very likely to have a Reaper removal. Could play Fable here. Sounds really poor. When copies Mutavolt and throws it at my Fable. I think Bone Crusher Giant seems pretty great in the Vampire Mirror, honestly. The single Croxa seems pretty okay too. What Sizer can take my Vein Reaper. Didn't even kill my Vein Reaper. No to co, no. To the Cauldron for some reason. Turn 8. Would have been easier if I wouldn't have missed my land number 3 for 10,000 turns, but That's how life is sometimes. Ale mam giga fulla max. Fable allegedly good in grindy mirrors, but not this time. Not this time around. Wow, Bob the Dog still in game 1. I'm not playing the Modern Challenge today. Gab is on what looks like gap control. He's getting ultimated with an Omniscience in play. Yeah, problem lists are censored. It kind of sucks. So what did we learn? I think I learned that if I took those out, my deck would have been better. Like playing Volder and Thrillseeker and just straight up vampires might be not too bad, just in general. And with all the manas, you could probably play 25 lands. You could play like Vormuta Vault. Play the Den like Triosk did. Let's look through vampires available in the format. Let's start with the expensive ones. If you cast it, disqualified, 8 mana. Dusk Fister. Disqualified. Kazarov. Sounds good. Basilica Stalker, you can disguise it for 3 mana. Tap 3, untapped vampires you control, return Deathless Ancient from your graveyard to your hand. Ooh la la. Grulda's Overseer, Necropolis Regent. The Hound of Hightower. Olivia Crimson Bright, she has haste. Ooh, Vein Reaper sounds good. You already played that. Champion of Dusk used to be the thing. Evelyn the Covetous, is that card? No, if she dies you cannot play the cards anymore. She doesn't really work with Mutavault all that well. She doesn't look like a rogue, that's what makes her a rogue. Ginger played it in his sideboard at first. How was it for him? Kings of the Blade Cloven. This card wasn't in the set. Queen base Paladin. Enters or attacks, return 1 vampire. You lose life equal to its mana value. Vona, Butcher of Magan. Baron Bertram Greywater. Anya, Maid of Dishonor. So many vampires. Westgate Regent, 5 mana 4/4, ward discard a card. Was that played a little bit? Tolerant Pariah, sacrifice further creatures transform. No Priest of Oblivion, but it was very mad. It does sound like it would be very mad. Bloodletter of Alcatraz. Well, this card is errata, did you know? Day 0 errata. Blood Vial Purveyor's last ability now specifies until end of turn. Dusk Mantle Seer, what's that? Beginning of your upkeep, each player reveals a top card, loses life, then puts into their hand, so it's double confident. Edgar, Charmed Groom. Spike plays it occasionally in Modern. I don't understand why, but... Elusive Tormentor. Sturm Predator. I played this in Standard. So sack outlet for Bane Reaper. Nightveil Predator, 4 mana, 3/3 hexproof Death Touch. Markov Waltzer, I barely knew her. I don't think there is vampires on the furry mouse plane. Maybe some of the bots are vampires. Stancia and Keeper, 4 mana, ETB, tap target land upon control, that land doesn't untap. Wow, that's a blue effect on a red card, that's crazy. Our vampire is the weakest creature type in the game. I think existence of Sorin proves that claim otherwise. Rather refutes that claim. Corpse Appraiser would be great. Donating Vampire, why not? Falkenrath, Forbear. And Florian, Vollard, and Sion. Do you think Falkenrath Aristocrat would be Pioneer playable if it was legal? Discuss. If we could play like Underworld Cookbook. Then the Madness Vampire is actually kinda cool. But we can't play that. How many crimes in the deck for Vadmer? I mean, I've seen that some of the 3 variants had the Vadmer in there. I don't understand why. Just because Soul Cauldron commits a crime whenever you target your opponent's card. But is the card good even then? I'm not sure. Still like 2 mana 2/2. Skulk. Anyone skulking in the chat? Definitely lifelink, pretty good stats. Bob the Dog, still Zamulash, Prelimka. Have we did the 3 thing against anyone in this prelim chat? We played against Control and I just won. I played against Amalia and I just lost. I guess I did try to do some stuff by pushing my own cards and then I got punished for that. So I guess it was the opposite of useful. It was actually anti-useful. I probably would have won that game if I hadn't had the 3 in there. Then we played a mirror where I almost did the thing, but then my opponent had it unlicensed hers and the thing was really bad. And then we played a mirror where I guess I died to drawing Volder and Epicure game 1. So I think the combo is just bad after considering all the force and against. Maybe play some Live the Dream Cube matches. I did draft the Live the Dream Cube yesterday, chat. It's one of those cubes that's full of extremely expensive bullshit and doesn't really seem all that fun to play, but I guess we could play a match. You don't think the combo is bad, it just doesn't work with another combo in the deck, so you think that should not play Vein Reaper alongside that? Instead just play 4, 3, and all that. 4, 3, 4 Cauldron, more looting. It does make sense in some sense, but but it doesn't help with the issue of being so weak to unlicensed hairs. I guess main deck 45. Sometimes you just have 45 cards that you want to play. Already had to make many sacrifices. Our deck's theme is to reanimate instants and sorceries with Mystic's Mastery and a few others. Necromantic Selection is one of such instants and sorceries that we want to reanimate. Clark, Dean of House. I don't think we'll leave the dream in this one. You'd be surprised. Glimmer Lens. Wait, 2 bankbusters? That's crazy.
He's a phenomenal control
We are
player.
dreaming. Holy guacamole, Urza plus bankbuster, that's just a great combination. Whoa, attacking. Point is leaving the dream, indeed. Okay, we're ramping hard at least. There is a 5 mana ability on my creature, but I think it's not very good. It does cast a 3 or less cost card from my deck. Okay. But I think I would rather loot to the big ones. Oh kurwa. Opponent's dream is much more substantial. Remember about Lutri, that's a good point. Lutri might be crucial. Kurwa, no dajcie coś fajnego z Chubisa. O! Problem is I'll die. Most likely to my opponent attacking, but... No, upgrade Circle Vansa. Co powiem? 6 mana. Co to jest? Seems irrelevant. Except for that it grows the construct token to a point where I have to jump block. Kurwa, no wsiądź do tego bankbustera jebanego, no typie, zabij mnie. Letal masz. Nie, kurwa, nie zrobię letala, tylko cię poniżej, żebyś jump blokował. Jak frajer, dobra. Works for me. O kurwa. I put a bounty counter on Urża. To jest instant, jakby co, chłopie do mnie gadasz, jakbym nie wygrał $1500 w OTJ i ETJ RCQ, miażdżąc wielu przeciwników w tym secie, mając tę kartę w puli. Ale w sideboardzie 2 razy, bo mi nie pasowała do deka. I don't know how my opponent never drew a card with Reconer Punkbuster so far this game. Let's go activate Urza. Flip a counter spell. Phyrexian Metamorph. Well, not quite. You drew a Leyline Binding, that's potentially useful. Is this when it dies or when leaves? Dies. I guess the Modland MTGO is a problem. Does it trample? It does trample. 5/5 trample. Dobra, mamy co? Tylko co? Kurde, no nie wiem. Opponent is saving Metamorph for the next game. Okay, my play is to vote on the bolt. No, on the Punkbuster. And Lurti. Kurwa, no many mi zabrakło. Ah, it's good. It's good, it's good. You can take a hit from the Restless Vinestock, go to 1. Five mana, opponent is leaving the dream. That's pretty dreamy. I'll cast Leyline Bonding. Holy shit, our Prelim awards We drew Unite the Coalition. Would be useful to be able to cast that, but I can't. We spend our treasure, which would let me do that. So I'm kind of dead on board if I do something, so I guess I will not. As awkward as this. Unite the Coalition is a 7 mana instant with choose 5. You may choose the same mode more than once. I can phase out 5 permanents. Gain no life. Deal 10 damage. I guess it's just 20 damage with blue 3. That's a combo. Do you need to pay casting costs with blue 3? Otherwise just 20 them. Oh yeah, simply 20 them. Oj, bounty counter mogłem dać swojej turze, no zapomniałem. To by się przydało w sumie. No nie mogę bez sorcery speed bounty tylko, no. Kolego. Nie znasz bounty. The Restless Anchorage is a problem. I guess it doesn't have 4 power, so we do live through 1 attack. While I draw Plines. I think I can also draw a Balrog of Moria, which would produce 2 treasures, and then I can cast Unite the Coalition. Vladimir. Well, that's a bounty county target. Let's go Isla Bonita, no jebać mnie. Should have bounty counted the Ballista, then we would have drew an extra card, which would be Magda. But notably I would survive this, and then I would be actually able to cast the United Coalition. So, unlucky. I could board in a 2-mana Shatter against them, but yeah, I guess. Alright, it's already too late. Hand looks trash, I keep. Two mana shatter. Shatter is 2 mana. Yeah, what I meant to say is 2 mana smelt. Mind Stone. Sure. Urra! What if I judgment this? Cube has some strong cards, you just didn't pick them, it seems. It had no good cards when I was drafting. No i dupa. Let's go, Wildfire Devils. Whoa, it worked on ETB. Crazy card. Point is metamorphing. They will for sure just get the bolt. No weź spierdalaj, no. Czemu nie mogłeś w siebie trafić? Co jest za gówno? Srenios Rita. Liquid Metal Tongue. Okay. No dobra, trafiłeś. Zagraj sobie. Na co głosujemy? O, nie gramy, o, ale jest frajerek z siebie. Mr. Streamer, why not Chandra? You think Chandra is a good play on this board? It seemed like a bad play on this board to me, so I decided against that. Holy guacamole. Why would I not use 2 red and 4 generic to cast a powerful Planeswalker Chandra Host Beacon last turn? It's because I would just get destroyed if I did that. Having Manland MTGO.com on board. Wow, we exiled some cards. Double black card. No, it cycles to make 2 treasures. Well, it cycles, so this draw. It's just ramp. You know. This card is crazy. Visage Bandit. Let's find the sweep bear. Can unite the coalition for not quite 20 now. We already copied a spell with Chandra. Could kill the Thunderhawks. Leave my opponent with just 6 gnomes. Could add mana and coalition. That's 5 shatters. Shatter, shatter, shatter. Shatter. I don't know, that's good. It does let me Music's Mastery later. Shatter, shatter, shatter. Shatter, shatter. Chandra will die. Actually, no. Chandra is gonna be at 8 loyalty. She doesn't even die. Well, she might die to a Manland MTGO activation. -4 Chandrella, right? -4. That sounds like the worst play. It is an instant, but I can't cast it during their turn. No mana. I agree. Having a land over a Plarg would mean I could just copy it in my opponent's turn, and then I would copy it and kill the 5 gnomes too. Or just shoot for 20. And then Magic's Mastery shoot for 10 again. Holy shit, we lived the dream. Now, is Murderous Red Cap good against my opponent's deck? No, but I think you find some prisoners is excellent. Is Quintorius Count good in the grainy matchup? No, doesn't seem like it. Boros Control, let's go. Let's keep. Those will end up in my graveyard somehow, and I'll cast them with the Mayhem Devil. Modern Challenge in 10 minutes, skipping it today. Wildfire Devil only does opponent's graveyard. It does not. Nie pierdol mi tu Olsen, jak się chuja znasz na kartach takich. Nie udawaj, że mądry jesteś, cwany. I drew all of my big spells, so Narset is not gonna be too effective. Holy shit, we are living the dream so hard. I think I had a Faithless Looting in the deck, I'm not sure. I don't remember. Got some ways to discard. For sure. The boat. That's OP. Dobra, Neheb to jest discard outlet. You may discard any number of cards. Holy fuck, if we hit my opponent next turn, we just discard pow pow pow, and then we go Magic's Mastery Overload. Don't kill Neheb. 8 mana, that's probably just the gnomes again. GM Kani, are you playing the challenge? I do not. Walking Ballista, do not trade, it's too valuable. I guess it's not a trade. Oh no. It's actually much worse than a trade. Ale gówno. Walking Sralista day. Not living the dream. Let's go. No nie mogę zagrać tego. Thank you for watching the stream today. I will come back to twitch.tv tomorrow, and I hope you're going to have an excellent time. Somebody's probably gonna play the challenge. So let's see.